Well, I can't wait to tell you my top hacks and what I use for my family. So first of all, I want to make sure that you guys know our doTERRA story. We're going to link that above for you. If you're new to our channel, you can find out about how we got started in essential oils and why we choose doTERRA essential oils. Of course, when we're talking about doTERRA, we love using our oils aromatically, topically, and internally. We're always looking for that supplement fact to make sure that you can take it internally. So very first sign of my children saying, "Mom, I don't know, I'm not feeling so good." And maybe even if they can't speak or they're younger, you know when they're not feeling well. You can kind of tell their sleep is disrupted, their eating patterns are disrupted, and they're just a little bit grumpy and not feeling well. So when that happens, what do you do at the very first sign? Okay, so my top things are, the first thing is go ahead and get your diffuser. We always use doTERRA diffusers. They're the proper medical grade of the plastic, and also they ionize the molecules into the air. We'll link our diffuser video for you so you can learn more about that above. Okay, so first sign, I put 2 drops of Breathe. Breathe essential oil just helps open up the airways. So 2 drops of Breathe and 2 drops of On Guard in their diffuser right next to where my kiddo will be. This helps naturally enhance their immune system and just helps support their little body. So very first sign, Breathe and On Guard in the diffuser. That's what I do first. The next thing that I do is topical. So topically, let's say I can kind of tell maybe they're having some ear discomfort or some throat discomfort. Then I'll put a little bit of lavender on their throat and around their ears, down their little lymph nodes. And also tea tree. Tea tree is a great antibacterial, and you can find some studies on pubmed.gov talking about how tea tree is super amazing. But lavender and tea tree around their ears, on their throat. You can also put them on their feet and also their spine. Those are always easy access points. I love that I can do topical oils on my kiddos even when they're sleeping. I can set my alarm and go ahead and reapply our oils. Remember, the key is being really consistent with your oils. It's not about using a lot of oils one time, but rather being more consistent every 3 or 4 hours with just 1 or 2 drops. You're gonna have much more powerful and consistent results versus using a lot of oil one time. Another trick that I love to use is On Guard Plus soft gels. On Guard Plus is not only On Guard essential oil, but it's in addition to Melissa, black pepper, oregano, and it is a powerhouse. So when my kiddos or myself are feeling unwell, we utilize On Guard Plus soft gels. Now, I did a previous video on Guard Plus soft gels and a deep dive, so we'll link that above for you where you can check that out. But On Guard Plus, if they're able to take a capsule internally, then kiddos can do that as well safely. But if they're too small, like my baby, when we first started doTERRA essential oils, my youngest was only 5 months old, and so he obviously was not able to take a capsule. So moms, you can break this open, and either, you could do it fancy with a pin or something, but I just would break it open with my teeth, squeeze 1 out on their spine and 1 out on their feet. So I would rub this into their spine area, just from right below the head to the base of their spine. You rub 1 capsule into their spine and 1 on their feet. And I would do that every 3 or 4 hours. And again, be really consistent with that. If you're taking the On Guard Plus soft gels internally, for children, you could do like 1 or 2 a day. For adults, you can take up to 5 a day internally. So those are the top things that we do in our home. Also, frankincense is another powerful essential oil that is an enhancer. Maybe you have a child that has a little bit of raised temperature. Eucalyptus, lemon, frankincense, those are all awesome, plus peppermint, a little bit of coconut oil, and you can put that on the temples. That will help to balance out their temperature as well. So those are the absolute top things that we do in our home. And I know for sure when my children come home and they're like, "Mom, someone threw up in the classroom," or "I'm just not feeling a little bit well," those are the top things that we do right away. I'll also repeat it again that night and first thing the next morning. And I can't even tell you how many times this has saved our family hundreds and hundreds of dollars, and for them feeling well in a short period of time. Again, always be really consistent with your oils. less oil more often, you're gonna have such a powerful result. I hope this was beneficial to you moms, especially those of us in the trenches with our kids in the middle of the night, to be able to feel empowered in your own home. Of course, we don't ever say, you're never going to need to go to your doctor's office, and sometimes you do need to go find out what's going on, or in the first 24 to 48 hours, you should be feeling a lot better utilizing this protocol, but you always seek your medical advice from your practitioner. We're glad that you're here today. For me and my family, sometimes it happens. One of the first things I want to talk about is that make sure that you're drinking enough water. Sometimes it is as simple as that. Now you might be thinking, okay, Roxy, this is an essential oil channel. Tell us about essential oils. I promise we'll get to that. But if you're not drinking enough water, that one of the first most common signs of dehydration is headaches. So make sure you're drinking lots of water. If you are not sure how much water you should be drinking, we should be drinking half of our weight. So if you're in the US and we look at our weight by pounds, half of your weight in ounces is what we should be drinking every single day, and that's at a minimum, okay? Cheers. Okay, so what else can we do in a natural way for our occasional headache, occasional discomfort? One of the first things that you can do is peppermint. Peppermint essential oil is excellent for occasional headache. One, you can put it in your diffuser. Also, you can put a drop in the palm of your hands and breathe it in. And also, you can put a drop of peppermint on your hairline for occasional discomfort or on the back of your neck. Just be sure with the peppermint that you don't get too close to your eyes. If you're new to our channel, we're gonna link that above. What are the top mistakes that happen with essential oils? And there'll be a tip in there for you in case you do get peppermint in your eye. So I like to put it along my hairline. That way, as it warms up, and sometimes we don't want it to leak into the eye, it'll be a little bit safer around your hairline. Also on your neck and throat. I love that so much for that occasional discomfort for my head. Another thing that you can do is frankincense. Frankincense essential oil is an excellent anti-inflammatory. Again, if you're new to our channel, we did a deep dive on the top things that you could do with frankincense. Also, if you're more of a researcher, you're welcome to go to pubmed.gov and see all of the amazing research that has been done on frankincense essential oil. Frankincense comes from the Oman and Somalia region. It used to be exclusive only for kings and royalty, and we get it in our homes at the palm of our hands. I love frankincense essential oil, especially for occasional discomfort. So again, you can put it topically or around your head for any kind of tension or head discomfort. You can put it in your diffuser. And for a secret trick, I love putting a drop of frankincense on the roof of my mouth, just like this. Okay, now why do we do that? Your head is on a different circulatory system than the rest of your body. And so most of modern medication is water soluble. And so when you're looking at our cells are lipids. And so water soluble things cannot penetrate through on the inside of the cell membrane. Frankincense essential oil is one that, of course, can penetrate through that blood-brain barrier, and so you're going to get a very, very fast effect when you rub it into the roof of your mouth. Let me know once you try frankincense in the comments. I would love to hear your experience. Remember, we only utilize doTERRA essential oils and only those that have a supplement fact. This is very, very important when you're putting things on and in your body, that you're utilizing a very pure essential oil for health benefits. So frankincense, top game changer, also is an enhancer oil. So any of the other oils that we will talk about today for occasional discomfort, you can layer them together and frankincense will drive your other oils deeper. Okay. Another one is Deep Blue. Deep Blue is a proprietary blend from doTERRA. It is excellent for occasional pain. So you can, has a safety seal on it. You can put a little bit of that again on your head for any of that tension, and it does such an amazing job. Again, you can layer it with the frankincense for an enhanced benefit. Deep Blue, game changer. Okay, Copaiba. Copaiba essential oil is a single oil. It comes from Brazil, from the rainforest. Wonderful for all things pain and inflammation. Put a little bit of that. You can rub it on. You can also put it on topically or in your diffuser. And a little tip, you can put a drop on your hand and lick it and have very amazing benefits with that as well. Copaiba is safe, of course, with babies, with children, and you are going to love Copaiba essential oil. Okay, and then last but not least is Past Tense. Past Tense is a blend of essential oils that work synergistically together for tension. A lot of times we have head discomfort because we're tense. We're maybe stressed and we carry our tension in our shoulders. Anybody in here carry your tension in your shoulders? Please comment below. I'd love to hear if you're like me and you carry your tension in your shoulders. I know I do. And sometimes, ladies, that big old purse that we carry around with us. Well, Past Tense comes in a roller bottle, this beautiful steel roller bottle, and you can just roll it on areas with tension or head like this. We're talking about specifically head discomfort today. Really easy to use, and you can just massage that into that area. Now, always make sure when you're rolling essential oils like this on your head, it does heat up the essential oil and has a tendency of leaking into your eyes. We never want that to happen, so if it does, make sure that you have a coconut oil, an olive oil, or grapeseed oil nearby, or maybe even an ice cream cone. Sometimes that happens. Maybe you've seen our previous video. Sometimes that happens when you might get an essential oil into your eye and it doesn't feel so good. So the tendency is to go wash it. We don't want to do that. We want to use the olive oil, grapeseed oil, or coconut oil over the area to help with discomfort. So those are the top essential oils that we use aromatically, topically, and some of them even internally for that occasional discomfort. I hope that you find it helpful for you as the seasons are changing and sometimes those storms come through and it causes that tension. I hope these are going to be absolute game changers for you as they have been for us in our family. If you have any questions, please check out our website at roxysaran.com or comment below. We'd love to answer those questions that you might have. Please join us in our next video where we'll be talking about, is eucalyptus and peppermint essential oil safe for babies and children? That is a top question that I get, and we'll see you in the next video. Essential oils might very well be that solution that you have been looking for. Essential oils are organic, potent, all natural, just pennies per drop. So are you looking to have less stress, just to feel better, have more amazing skin and less pain in your body? I'm here to help you get started. Come on in and join us. Click the link below. We'll help you get started with essential oils today.